What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Blood Bowl stream. Today what day is it? Is it day 5 of the... Is it day 5 or is it day 4?
Day 5, I think.
It's day 5 of... let's just go and have a look. Either way,
It is
it's
day
one of the
5, right?
days of the S02M18 bash. 1 second, I've just typed loads of 5s into my login box.
I've just noticed my team value went up since I replaced that guy who was missing a game.
Well, you'd be pleased to know my team value's gone down since my players got crippled, and one of my ogres is out for this match, which they've been proven to be useless anyway. So yeah, let's just have a quick look at the old calendar. The 16 bash. And on the calendar, it is indeed day 5, and we are the first people to play. Yes, there it is there. And as you can see, I've won nothing. And let's just have a quick look at the teams. Actually, solid, we'll just get the game underway. Don't forget, people, if you like this video, leave us a like, comment, and subscribe. As you can see, we've actually got Prankcaller in the house today, so hello to you. And yeah, let's get the game on the go. The spinning skull of doom, that'll be in the top right hand corner of the screen. There it is. There it is, right there. You see that? That brings you back here, and then you can look at the highlights. Alright, I'm just going to send you the challenge. Challenge sent.
It's starting to get tasty now because if I lose this game, then it's really pushing Rumble and Turnbull up to the top.
I can't imagine you losing this game. I've had 0 wins, 0 draws, and 4 losses, and I'm an ogre down. So,
Well, it makes us feel a little bit better hearing that, like. Though that said, I've not really had any bad or terrible games this season, so you know what Blood Bowl's like when it decides that your luck's up.
oh, but 60k, I'm not really sure what I could do with that, to be honest.
So an ogre down will mean you'll have what, 4, 5?
5. And I spent the 60,000 on a push to strength for Billy Beefcake, and it didn't work, so that 60 grand pissed up the wall. Oh, there's a following theme here, like.
Is this at the start, the beginning of the end?
Like, unless some of my ogres manage to roll a double and get block. It's fucking, by God. Well, at least we're on the funky lava pitch. Tails never fails. Yes, it failed.
I prefer to receive anyway. To kick, sorry. Oh, I've just set you kicking, haven't I?
Yeah, you have. I've got some sneaky git, I believe I did. I'm sure I had one with sure I had a snot with sneaky git. There he is. So
I've got T-Ball sitting here spectating, probably secretly cheering you on.
hello T-Ball, shouts out to the T-Ball. T-Ball is actually I think he's winning.
Yeah.
And as we know in Blood Bowl, only winners get dinners. So T-Ball is pretty stuffed at the minute, him and Rump. Meanwhile,
I'm just gearing my team because my last
Yeah.
2 games are against T-Ball, so hopefully I'll have a nice bashy team ready to murder him.
well, my sole aim for this league, regardless of whether I lose every match, is to score 1 touchdown. Which out of 4 matches, I haven't managed yet. So, fingers crossed, I'll be able to do something like that. don't actually believe I've got a reroll. Not a reroll, an apothecary. Have I got a doctor? No, I don't even have a doctor for this team yet. So yeah, I should probably save up and buy one. Save my players constantly dying. See what skills we've got here. Fairly unskilled team. Oh, we've got some block there. Accurate and block on a thrower. More block, 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 block. Oh, God. Yes, I can see me getting frustrated this match due to lack of block. And I've got grab, guard, and break tackle. Obviously none of which were a double, and still makes no difference. I can't save myself from blocks. Ball will somehow land off field. That was an outrageously poor kick. That went 6 squares and flew straight off the pitch. So, straight to one of yours.
Yes, straight to one of mine.
Is Turnbull actually leaning over your shoulder as you're watching the stream?
No, he's actually sitting here.
Ah, I was going to say, if he was watching the stream, then he would be able to hear all of the extensive commentary, including me cursing you to death every time good things will happen. But obviously, if he's just watching your stream, then he won't hear the audience commentary. Sweet and sour rolls there. Doesn't break the armor, just. Do like that. Gave the ball to a Tomb Guardian with break tackle. Oh my word. Question is, I'm never going to stop him. That's not even the question. The question is, do I throw Snotlands at him and hope that I cause some damage? Or what? Oh no. Really? Alrighty then. Yeah, first mistake of the game there is that he rolled 3 dice rather than using block. He chose Defender Stumbles and I have Dodge. So that was a bit of a silly move there on his part. I don't even think he's realised yet, to be honest. But that's okay. If he's going to do that for the whole match, then yeah, I can live with that. Oh, gonna have to find some way of getting this geezer down. Who's got break tackle? That's low guy on the floor. Guy with break tackle's gonna have to get up and make himself available. Don't foresee Bonehead costing us at critical times here, but such is the case. Interesting thing about me having grab here.
With a ball, man. How awesome.
I know, a Tomb Guardian with the ball with break tackle is what I'm looking at here. There's been more than one twitch in my arse since I seen you give the ball to him. You can see there, Prank giving team tactics there with T-ball. I think it's more like...
Tim was just asking why I'm getting a hard on over the break tackle on the Tomb Guardian.
Oh yes. Break tackle allows unnimble creatures such as Tomb Guardians and Ogres to suddenly be nimble when it comes to getting out of combat.
He has the dexterous grace of an elf. In fact, be better than an elf with strength 5, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely true. What break tackle does is it lets you dodge with your strength instead of agility, kind of pushing players out the way as you storm on through. You can only use break tackle once per turn, which is probably worth noting. So you can't break tackle and then break tackle again. I think the fact that this ogre's got grab means I could be able to grab this blitz rat and start like dragging him out of the cage that he's made here.
Bonehead, bonehead, bonehead.
I was just about to say first maneuver of the game there was not a 1. That's the first time I've had that for a little while. Okay, knocking him out of the way.
Oh, you
Oh, first
motherfucker.
injury of the game. And he fails to regen. Let's see that on the instant replay. Oh my word, he had block as well. Could this be the first sign of the ogres not being useless? What we need to do now is begin the throwing of the snotlings. Who's got 0 star player points? You can go in there. Throw him straight onto there. He needs a dodge. You got a 1, require a 2, and I've got break tackle, might I add. Oh yes, you can expect snotlings to be used as missiles heavily throughout this match.
I'm more surprised actually seeing it work, though I'm more used to seeing the trolls goblin their snotlings, like, are they goblins even?
And as I've got sneaky git, this basic, unless I break his armor, there is...
Is it just as bad for ogres with throwing them as what it would be for the trolls and the goblins, is it, or...?
Technically no, because ogres have got agility 2 rather than agility 3, but that was a 6 that I needed for it to be an accurate throw, which it wasn't. One thing that you can do for... Well, ogres don't suffer from loner either. Well, ogres on a... it's not on an ogre team don't suffer from loner. So obviously I get the chance to re-roll without risking of losing it. One other thing to notice as well is you can give ogres the skill strong arm, which gives them a +1 to throwing, which includes throwing snotlings. So if you get one with a +1 agility, you could actually get them to be quite successful at throwing. And that concludes the end of my turn 1. Well, I certainly can't complain about an injury in my first turn. That is not a bad start at all. The guy who done it is the guy actually who's got guard. So that's quite nice to see an ogre get some star player points. I really do need some block on this team though. It's quite crippling not having block. But obviously ogres need a double in order to get block. This guy with break tackle is going to need to be free. Purely for any breakaway Tomb Guardians.
Oops.
I think what Prank's just going to be doing for this is the same that I've had every other game, which is destroy all my snotlings, and when I have none left, score a touchdown and win. That skeleton on the outside there, Mohammed said Hersey Morgan. Is that his actual name? Like,
Yeah.
is that the name of someone in real life? That just sounds like a sentence.
Mohammed Saeed Hersey Morgan.
Oh, Saeed. I read it as said.
You gotta think African dictator or Middle Eastern.
Got you. Like Mohammed said. What did he say? That's what I like.
Ooh.
Oh, both down.
Oh, no,
Oh,
not a
fractured
fracture at
arm.
all.
He gets back up though. He gets back up. Let's see that again. He
It's
was
always a
left there.
sweaty one when they get injured.
Yep, he was left there because you would have had missed next game and no long term effect. Oh yes, it's indeed a butt nipper when things like that happen. His attack seems to have came to a standstill, which I must say I like.
Yeah, it gets a bit touchy throwing single dice against the ogres, like.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, you've probably got the only guys who I don't really like being super offensive with.
Oh,
you bad man!
That's another injury there. This is 3 injuries in 3 turns. Fails to regen.
Oh, and he failed as well.
I'm sensing
Another
a look of
badly hurt.
panic there on the face of Prank.
The worst thing is that guy who was badly hurt was actually a replacement for a guy who was badly hurt. Oh, you almost got a friend's a fuck off!
Oh yes. Oh, now I get one. Even the Snotlands there doing their bit
Fucking
there.
snotling bully boys.
I must say this is about as many injuries that I've caused in every match I've played so far rolled up into one in 2 turns.
No, come on, what the fuck is going on with this?
Oh, he gets one.
Jesus, 6 dice and 5 of them are red.
Alright. Oh, he puts the first one to sleep. Niggling injury as well. No. Oh, he had 2-star player points as well, which means that Snotland must have caused an injury in his career sometime.
Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1.
Now, although I haven't suffered from bonehead yet, which is quite miraculous in itself, I must be mindful of it because it could cost me my guard here.
Oh, come on. Well, it took me, what, 3 turns each to burn through all the rerolls.
Yep.
Fucking hell. No!
I am absolutely flabbergasted that I haven't had Bonehead yet. Bit of bouncy ball action there.
Apart from the guy who's about to be pushed off, my whole team's fucking down.
No, your whole team's down. Well, it just goes to show that with Ogre teams, it's literally like a spin of the dice. I've had 3 turns and not one single bonehead. That combined with very good injury rolls. Whereas in previous matches, I've had 2 and 3 boneheads per turn, and it's just brought my whole team to a standstill while the other team just walks past with the ball. And I don't even have like a tackle zone, you know? But see, my sneaky get Snotlam was knocked out. It's fairly imperative that I get an Ogre to score this
If you move someone
touchdown.
into the ball in the field to pick it up, it's a turnover, isn't it?
Yes, so if you go to blitz someone and if you go to blitz someone and the ball's there, as soon as you run over that ball, you try picking it up, and then if you fail that, you don't get your blitz. If you succeed in picking up the ball, you carry on and blitz. Frank just standing his men up here. Nice. Bit of break tackle.
I can't believe I'm this much on the defensive with fucking 4 turns in.
That's your drive as well.
Let's take the piss and roll a 6, eh?
Oof, I think I will.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, there it is, rearing its ugly head.
Sorry, I need some breathing space, like, so... think now it's going to have to be stall and just try and take your snotlings out and pray for some boneheads throughout the game. Boom.
Oof, it's not what I wanted. Especially now that bonehead has left a thrower there. And there's a skeleton here. Can't get to the actual ball though. And it all starts to come apart just like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be counting me chickens yet, mate.
Take your time with your turns. There's someone at the door.
You are, dude.
Your kids just walked in. One sec.
Who, mine?
Aye. Your Alan's just walked in. But are you still taking your turn?
You just lost a sidestep there. I forgot your snotlings would have.
Ah, right, got you. Feel free to end your turn, by the way, if your turn's over. I'll take my turn, then kick the mood. Just because they've come to pick up a laptop. That's Mark?
Yeah, what's that, sorry?
I'm saying feel free to end your turn if your turn's over. I'll kick them
I'm
once
just,
I've took my turn.
I'm just thinking.
Cool. case you're wondering what's happening, viewers at home, I'm just demonstrating the camera system. So
See, I'm half tempted to throw some red dice with Gregory the Murderer, like.
which one's Gregory?
The thrower on the left.
Ah, yeah. You run short on time there. You've only got 25 seconds left.
Yeah, well, this is my last move. Do I leave him to be pummeled, or do I try and...
He shall be pummeled, like, unless I bonehead on the 1.
Boom!
Spawny bastard. Knocks it down there. Ball lands in a decent spot for me, though. What I needed. I'll just sit you down up here. Oh, knockout.
Oh, come on. Back off!
Oh, he doesn't bonehead either, that lad. Good on you. Hit the double pushback.
Gregory's just like, kind of touch this. I'm hoping your ball skills with the ogres are going to be just as awesome as mine with the Tomb Guardians, like.
What
Even
shit.
slightly better.
Yes. Right, well that's my turnover, so take your time with your turn, and I want to go and put them out now that Brav's got his lappy. Back in a sec.
It was a tough call, that one, like, but I figured the double down was a better result for me if I didn't hurt myself. Are you there, see?
Sorry about that, viewers at home. I was fixing a laptop for someone and he turned up to collect it. And he wanted to see how the magic happens behind the live streams. And it appears I've lost the ball.
Yeah, I
God
double
damn
down
it.
over a push on your snotling.
I don't blame you. It's not a bad idea.
Oh, yeah, I had nothing else offensive I could do. The turnover I didn't exactly... As long as I didn't hurt myself. Look at you. That's what you get for trying to get him.
Not good.
The throwers, man, are the new fucking tough guys.
Oof, gets the 6 as well. Oh, gets the injury.
If only me Tomb Guardians could punch like a thrower.
Oof. Break tackle in there on a -1. When that was a 3+ break tackle. Well, it's impossible for him to score, so let's see what we're going to do in terms of pain.
I see you trying to take me fucking break tackle out.
Oof. Question is do I go for the punch in the face or do I go for the touchdown? No rerolls. I'll go for the touchdown. Ah!
So glad that fucking failed. You can throw a snotling with the ball, can't you?
You certainly can. That's what I was trying to do there. My only chance of scoring was to get the snotling and then throw him up the pitch. He would have already have moved this turn, but at least next turn he would have been able to run for it. Oof. Oh, what? Foul on going on here. Doesn't get sent off. Naughty boy.
Well, that what puts on even for foul offs.
Yeah, but I had sneaky git, which means I can't get sent off unless I break your armor and roll a double. And obviously I didn't break your armor when I done it. Ooh, he's getting a bit risky with these double dice. Mind you, it worked for you before and you've got block.
I was just going to say, with block against you, it doesn't bother us too much.
That's very, very true. Percentage-wise, you're not doing too bad. When you've got blocker, don't, and it's a double red. Behave yourself, Mr. Dodging Diggity Thrower.
You punching
Hook smash! And he fails the regen. Wow, what a match is this turning out to be.
Grigory as well.
Superstar Grigory the Dirty Diggler. He's out for the rest of the match.
Smashed knee as well.
Oh, niggling injury. I would be binning him, just so you're aware. I do not believe in niggling injuries for players.
What's the actual penalty on the smash knee though? There's no statistical penalty or...
There's no statistical penalty, but every time someone breaks his armor, they get a +1 to the injury roll.
Right, right.
We've both got break tackle here. Oof. And that just about rounds up the half. Blimey, what
that was a fucking brutal finish.
what a punisher of a half that's been. And
it's been a while since I've had a beating like that.
Oh, none of my players get up. Oh, one Snotling gets up out of 3.
This is why I prefer to kick first as well, because it means I'm now receiving.
And 2 out of 3.
Sorry, with a shit team.
2 out of 3 get up for you, including your Tomb Guardian.
I fucking need him.
What I need here is Prank to kick the ball really badly and me be able to give it to a player.
Just a rather minimalist deployment.
Yeah, it's speaking of minimalist deployments, it's taken one of my ogres. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's taken one of my ogres off the pitch, which I can't say I'm thrilled about.
Why is that?
It's a bug in the game. There we go. Whenever you have that happen when one of your players gets taken off the pitch, you know how there's predefined formations. You just have to flick through them, and then whoever's off the pitch sometimes, doesn't happen all the time, sometimes appears as like someone who you can sub out. I mean, you will always be in the situation where you're a man down setting up. It's just a bug, but at least from there you can make sure, like in this case, I'd rather have a Snotling off the pitch than an ogre. And at least now, when I press accept, it says, you don't have 11 players on the field. Do you want to confirm your position? And I press yes. It sticks the Snotling. Look where it snuck the Snotling, right at the back of the pitch. Now, if that had been an ogre, that would have took us, say, 2 or 3 turns just to get him up the pitch. And obviously there's Bonehead and stuff like that. Oh, yes.
That'll come in handy, no doubt. Oh, come on. Just what I didn't want to happen. Nice.
These things happen. Left myself vulnerable here to a 2 dice block, but there's really not a lot I can do. This is the furthest I've ever had the ball in the opponent's half ever with this team. He gets it.
Yeah, I figured I've got that extra reroll for now, so I might as well try.
No, definitely.
It seems there's going to be a bit of rape going on in the middle there, I think.
I don't know. Plenty bonehead going on in the middle there at the minute. We're all going in for the ball there, and he gets it.
Well, holy shit.
Wow. Nelson Mandela, eh?
Ouch.
Tomb Guardians falling thick and fast there. Bit of break tackle. The ball lands in the crowd.
Oh, come on.
Puts a Scotland down. I'm very surprised he's left no one to go for the ball now. I would have thought he would have went up at least towards the ball. I see the grin on your face there's them dice roll.
There's nothing more satisfying than throwing red dice at something as big as an ogre and actually having it work.
And then say take your pick.
Yeah. Not enough boneheads for my liking, like.
Yeah, I got 2 last turn. And this turn's still not over yet, so... Fuck you!
Yeah. Is it grab that's letting you send me any tackle zone
Yeah.
and your pushes?
Yep. Good skill, grab. Can be anyway. Grab is a terrible skill, though, when you're trying to push someone off the pitch. Because instead of pushing them off the pitch, because you can pull them anywhere, it
You
automatically...
have to block the hole.
Yeah. Or, you see at the minute, like, your list of skills, you can double click on it at the bottom right hand corner. Like, you see how your skills are in white and green at the bottom right?
Yeah.
You can double click on that, and then turn them off.
Rumble showed us and gave us a list of all the skills that he has toggleable.
Mm-hmm.
So
What I'm
I
saying
went
is,
through
though,
the
is
full
that
list with him.
you can toggle them mid-turn. So you can, just as an example, you can turn grab off for the next turn, and then turn it back on. Because, like, it's grab will automatically... It'll not say, would you like to use grab? It'll just assume that you do. This is just one of the flaws of the game.
Will it work? It'll do.
It'll do. You're flying by your seat of your pants at the minute, like, relying on double red dice and single whites.
Tell us if we... The funny thing is, I feel more comfortable throwing 2 red dice than I do with single white one.
Oh, thick skull coming in handy there.
How long can 2 Tomb Guardians stall 4 ogres? Not very long.
Apologies for that, some stupid friggin' advert.
I see what you're doing there.
Gonna have to be a diggity dodger here. Oh! -1 movement! -1 movement, and he failed to regen. Oh! No. If you look, he took 2 injuries. One was a smashed ankle, one was a broken jaw.
Right.
Oh yes.
Oh, this is an interesting little situation.
You could always hope for 4 turns of Bonehead. It's not bound. It's not past the bounds of reality. Like I have a match recorded where a bloodthirster failed his wild animal roll on a 2+ for 6 turns in a row. So
Ouch.
these things do happen. But it's going to take a remarkable pair of double red dice to take the ball off Billy Beefcake here.
The thing is, even taking the ball off him, you've still got plenty of turns to fucking do whatever it is you want to do.
Here he comes. It's not what he needs. Just so you're aware,
Oh, come on.
there's a 1 in 8 chance of getting the roll that you got before with the defender down, both down. Defender stumbles, defender down.
It doesn't really matter with your break tackle. I needed anything that was going to put you on yours.
Oof.
So now we're just praying, bonehead, bonehead, bonehead. Yeah, you sneaky bastard.
Getting that snotling in for the 3rd dice.
I thought it was
Not
just
that
so
it
you
made a
would have...
difference. Well, no, in order to get 3 dice on you, I need to have strength 7, which is strength 5 with 2 assists. So by putting that extra snotling in there, I got a 3rd.
No, I was expecting you to go for the goal, but then I remembered who I was playing and how you and Rumple and fucking friends just like the whole. So that's it, I kind of
Well,
got
I was just about to say,
past 4 games.
one thing I might mention is that I've had 4 games in a row of literally being farmed for star player points.
Where you just, my Gregory thrower is my highest fucking level dude.
Tell you what, we've had some beefy injuries today. We've had niggling injuries, smashed ankles, broken
This whole
jaws.
fucking season has just been injury, injury, injury.
You tend to find, to be honest, in first seasons of new TV 1000 setups, you tend not to get many injuries because obviously the players don't have many skills. But this one's been a hell of a biff fest.
Oh, and if that skeleton hadn't been on the floor, I could have had some red dice on your fucking ogre.
Alright, now.
Oh, come on.
That had to run out sometime.
I'm just looking there as well, you've still got your friggin' rerolls.
Oh yes, I've had some bloody good dice this half.
This half, I've got 3 knocked out, 4 fucking injuries.
Oh.
I do believe actually the last time someone stopped to farmers on the touchline was Rumble, and or was it Frenza, and he severely regretted it. Like, though I've not exactly got a team with do much fucking damage back at the minute.
Like I say, I've seen triple failures of Bonehead and stuff like that before, so these things do happen, but I can't exactly walk across the touchline and score when I'm getting Boneheads.
It's not what we wanted, really, like.
No. Oh my word, I've rolled another Bonehead. Yes! Billy Beefcake goes in, slams the ball down. Does he
Well
slam the
done,
ball
man.
down? No, he doesn't. He eats the ball. Because that's how Billy Beefcake rolls.
I thought you didn't have to make your Bonehead roll if you had the snot the next one.
No, that's Trolls. And it's Trolls is very stupid.
Right.
Trolls need a 4+ to do anything. Unless they've got a non-very stupid player standing beside them, in which case it's the 2+ to do anything. Whereas Bonehead is always a 2+, and you don't need anybody beside you.
Right.
This is a bit of a brutal match, considering I'm ending the game with more players than you. Up to now. Another terrible kick, and another free reroll. Both of my kicks this match have went fully 6 squares in the wrong direction.
Well, I've got nobody who can. No Tomb Guardian with break tackle to give it to this time. Oh, come on. Ah,
Yes! Reroll well spent. What is with them dice? I think the dice just gave up for you.
Nah, like I say, I mean, so far in the season, I kind of complain at me luck today for the other games that I've had.
And I've just discovered that it's not impossible for you to score.
Now it is, I thought that was my last turn. I've got your Skype thing over half of the turn counter on the top right.
Hmm.
So I can only see the black 15 out of 16.
Try dodging through that wall of meat.
Be what, 6-6, and then 2 fucking going for it. Though that said, odds like that seem quite favourable in this sort of situation. Yeah, I was waiting for that.
I missed through him. He's getting an instant replay for that. The Scotland single-handedly knocks out a Tomb Guardian with a foul. What a boy. I wouldn't care. It was almost an injury. A little bit more. 6-6 on the armor roll. Get some sent off. It's a shame there. If you had brought Ma Fuxing, or Ma Fuxing, or whatever he's called, down one, you could have had double dice there. To assist. That would have gave you more.
The thing is to get it up there, I've got to go straight.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, just as an example, if you brought Ma Fuxing down there, and you'd done that blitz, you would have had 2 dice. Now, if you hadn't have followed up as well, it would have been 1 dodge. Like, if you'd knocked me over, it would have been 1 dodge to where the Tomb Guardian is.
Yeah.
And then down. But now you've blocked yourself in. So you would have need a 5+ dodge.
Oh, come on.
And that ends it. That ends it. And that is the end of the turn, the end of the half, and indeed the end of the match. And the scores on the doors. Shrek and Co get their first win with 1-0 versus Sanjits Scorpions.
Oh, now we get to face the dreaded fucking injuries.
Oh god, I tell you what, the TVs are going to be pretty down in the next round. You rolled a 1 for your winnings, it got 20,000. Do you want to re-roll? Yes, I think I will. I got 50k. And you somehow got 60k. So, MVP goes to a Snotland for me, which is pretty much a waste. And for you, it goes to your Super Nelson Mandela. So, I'm just going to go and validate that match for us there. Where's manage?
So does that drop Hender onto the bottom now, does it, or?
Good question.
I mean, I know he's got a game in hand, but he's not exactly had the fucking greatest season, apart from his first game against me, what we drew.
Well, that match is validated now, so if you want to have a look at your team, see what the
Don't want to have a
state
look
of
at
them
my
is.
team.
Why? I got no level ups from that.
I've got a Tomb Guardian who's off next game with -1 movement. Me superstar Thora with fucking who's
Niggling
level 3.
injury.
Missing next game with his niggling injury. Though Nelson did level up.
Right, well, I'm going to end the stream now. So, thank you very much for the match, and thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, if you like this video, please press like, comment, and subscribe. Who should they tell, Mark?
Tell the guy with the fucking all the lovely white dice that was stolen from this game.
Tell the guy with the white dice. Tell him. And from me and from Prank, we'll see you next time.